Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase channel. And as you have heard a couple days ago, this is real, this is true. There is a Keeper of the Lost Cities movie. I can't believe it. I never expected that there was actually going to be a movie. Like, I always thought that it was, Keeper of the Lost Cities was this kind of like niche little book series for middle grade and young adult, but now it's going to become a movie. Like, think about it. It could become as big as Harry Potter. Because Harry Potter has a book series, it's very long, has a lot of books. So does Keeper of the Lost Cities. All it needs now is a movie series with like 8 movies. Anyway, this video is going to be about like all the news, like everything that we know currently, everything we currently know about the movie. We're gonna be just like theorizing or predicting where they might film, maybe who the cast might be, when the movie is actually going to come out, some characters that might or might not be in the movie, and then any changes that they might make, because you know Disney. So we'll just see what happens. Anyway, I just can't believe this is happening. So if you guys are excited as I am, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to our KotLC YouTube channel. Alright, let's just get straight into the video. So guys, I have everything listed on screen right now if you guys want to go to that specific time in the video just to watch that if you're really interested. And we're also going to be talking about auditioning. Maybe if you guys want to try to audition for the movie, we're going to be getting you all that information. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is probably what everyone is most excited for, at least what I thought from looking at the comments from yesterday's video. Everybody wants to know, how can I audition? How do I audition? I look like Fitz. Can I audition for the movie? So before I answer the question, this is all we know about the movie, okay? All we know is it's live action. It's going to be directed by Ben Affleck, and it's going to be distributed by Disney. That's basically all we know. So we don't know anything about auditioning. I'm sure Shannon Messenger will update us if there is a possible way to audition, or maybe you can stay up to date on news. And whenever we get the news, we will make a video about it. So stay tuned for that, and be sure to check your Instagram, your Twitter of Shannon Messenger, so you guys will get all the up-to-date information about auditioning if you guys are interested in that. The next thing I think most people are wondering about the movie is, when is it going to release? Now, with most questions, nobody really knows the answer because it takes a long time to create a movie. You know, we don't even know if it's actually going to happen. You know, it's in the works. It's like it might happen. Ben Affleck is still working on it, right? But I do think it's going to happen, and it's just a matter of when. Obviously, we have the COVID-19 restrictions, so it might be out a little bit later than normal. But movies typically tend to take like 1 or 2 years to make. So I would expect somewhere in 2022, maybe late 2022 and maybe early 2023. I know that's not exactly optimistic, but that's just what I want to expect. Now, the next question that you guys have also been asking is, have they released the cast yet? Well, obviously, they haven't even started auditioning, so no, we don't know the cast. But if you guys are interested in some of our fan casting videos, I think I've done 2 of them. It's basically just saying, like, who would I pick to go to play some characters. It's just for fun, you know. I don't think they're going to play them, but it's just fun videos to watch if you guys want to check that out. I want to address this. So, many people are doubting that Disney or Ben Affleck are going to create a good movie. Now, I want to say, like, have faith in them, okay? They've just announced it. We have basically little to no details about the cast, the auditioning, where they're filming, when it's going to release. So we have no information yet, okay? So for some people already to be doubting it just because they know that Disney is going to be making it, I just think that's a little bit weird. But that might mean that they might cut out some characters. Like maybe they might cut out like Jency or Morella because they just don't fit in the movie. Or maybe they cut out some parts or make some parts like something didn't happen in the books, you know. That's movies are always going to be a little bit different from the books, and we just have to accept that and hope that it will be better or equal to. The next thing that I want to do is read a comment that somebody made on the Keefe Sencen Cities wiki. Now, I think this has a lot of great points, so I just want to read it out to you. I'm just going to skim through it actually because it's pretty long. So basically, they're just talking about the movie and the production of it. Honestly, I'm just scared about how they'll cover the books because at this point, their options are 1, a single standalone movie for the first book, or 2, the first 2-ish books in one movie, or 3, a movie just smashing things together, like maybe the first like 4 or 5 books, which I don't think it's going to work, and I don't think that's going to happen, or a movie series where they have one movie that has either 1 or 2 books in them, or maybe 1 movie for every book. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a movie series where we get the first movie in 2022 or something, and then a couple years later we get the second book. I think that would be great. And I think, as I said before, it could be big as Harry Potter itself, because, you know, it's the same thing basically. But the problem with that is that it wouldn't really work because the actors would grow up, because it takes a lot of time to make a movie compared to the couple weeks or couple months between each book. They said that they talked to some friends or family in the movie business, and they said that Ben Affleck is, like, you know, a very decorated actor, and he's starting directing now. One of his movies won Best Picture. He's never done a kids movie before, but they said he has kids who are 8, 12, and 15 that may have actually read the series and are the reason that he wants to make the movies. So yeah, I also talked to my dad about it too, and he said that Ben Affleck is a very, very big actor with, you know, very, very big connections, so I do think he's going to try his best to make the best movie he can. This is totally off topic, but Shannon Messenger did say that she talked to Ben Affleck, and she said that he really does get the book. So I think maybe he's even read the first book. I'm sure that wouldn't be a hard thing to do. I'm sure he didn't do it. You know, if you're making a movie about it, you're gonna have to read it. So I'm sure he knows what he's doing, okay? I'm sure he's gonna do a good job. And they did say we can't really judge it until we have, like, the cast and the script and the trailer even. That's gonna be a big thing too. And basically that's all they're saying, and I agree with them pretty much 100%. They have some really good points, and I do think that that's the right way to go. And I also have another person's opinion that they wrote another big thing about. I won't read it because also it's very long, so I'll just skim through it. They said it's either going to be okay and people will just forget about it, or outstanding like the Harry Potter movies were, or super bad like Artemis Fowl. Now some people are thinking it's going to either be extremely good or just be a flop, and I think there is a middle ground. I think there can be an in-between where it's just a decent movie that people can watch a couple times and enjoy it. And like the last person, they say that we should wait until we have more information and better opinions on what the end result will look like. And I said this too, when the first trailer is released, it will say a lot. And I think I just can't wait for the trailer. It's gonna be a long time too, because they have to film the trailer, they have to audition and cast. Now this is an interesting point. I didn't really realize this, but they said the casting has to be perfect. Like Harry Potter, no big name stars. And that's the problem with the fan casting. We were all looking at very, very big actors that everybody knows, or some people know. And they're saying to get some small actors that are growing up and they want to make a career of Keefe Sencen cities. So there hasn't been much new information from when we posted our first video about the movie, but there is a gigantic list of news articles that you can read, but they all pretty much say the same exact thing. So they're not very different. But it does look so cool that if you search Keefe Sencen movie on Google and you go to news, it just looks so cool. Like, I never expected this day to happen. And I can say with first-hand experience that Troy is extremely excited about it, Austin is extremely excited about it, and I am incredibly excited about it. I can't wait for this, and I hope it can release as soon as possible, because I really want to make some videos about the movie and the trailer and the cast and stuff while this channel is still relevant. You know, I hope it won't release in like 3 or 4 years. So I hope we can get this soon. And another thing is that we also are going to be getting some news about Book 9. So whenever we get any more news about the movie or Book 9, we'll make a whole news video about it, because I know you guys love them, and some people can't get on Instagram or they're not allowed to. So I know these news videos are really helpful. So that's probably going to be it for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you learned something new about it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our KotLC YouTube channel. And leave a comment down below. What are you most excited for in the movie? I'm probably the most excited to see how some of these places like Foxfire, Havenfield, or Everglen look like in a movie. Because, you know, I know how I picture them in my mind, and we've seen some art of them in the past, but I just can't wait to see it all on the big screen. We also have a Discord with over 350 members. I knew it was crazy on there when we got the news that the movie was announced. It was just a whole party in the Discord server. It was great. We have channel memberships and we have merchandise if you guys want to check that out. There are a bunch of links in the description, so shout out to those. That's gonna be it for this video about the new Keeper of the Lost Cities movie. I assure you guys, when we get any more information about this or Shannon Messenger posts anything, we'll make a cool video about it. That's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.